Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learnt, the show where we go through all the major talking points of yet another disappointing Chelsea result. This time it's a 2-2 draw at Brentford, a team without their starting back four, a team that's lost 12 in their last 15, 5 points off the drop. Of course, we make a meal out of this game. And an undercooked meal as well. Before we start, as always, we do have to shout out the sponsors. We are sponsored by Match Bingo. This is bingo with a twist. Instead of numbers, you have fouls, goals, offsides, and other moments on the pitch that you're trying to predict. Games are capped at £2, so you don't have to worry about being responsible with your money. They also offer free games if you want to just try it out, with 35% of profits going to the Stroke Association. So a little bit of it is going to a good cause as well. Click the link down in the description below. Download right now and join along in the fun with us. Link is in the description. Download it now, people. Wait, there we go. Download it now. Right. Big up Match Bingo, but let's get into another disappointing game. We saw the back three, which I didn't really understand at all. But, I mean, we got into halftime 1-0 up. There was some semblance of control. Some. We had, again, our most dominant period of the game after we scored. And then we go into half-time. Don't know what we spent half-time doing. Maybe everyone just held hands together, wished Pochettino a happy birthday, brought out some cake, sang happy birthday to you and all that shit, and everyone munched on some cake, which probably explains why we were so slow getting out of the second half. Instantly concede, straight off a cross, which I'm going to delve into as well. In fact, this is going to be my first point. We don't have a lot of comfort playing in a back three. I've noticed that a lot. There's so many times where I see us switch to a back three and we just get worse. I see that happen against Aston Villa. We brought on Thiago Silva. We start playing a back three. We immediately lose control. We immediately start conceding more chances. They get one goal back. They nearly get a second if it's not for a brilliant Ben Chilwell tackle, which is a rarity to say. But big up to Chilwell for that tackle. But they started piling on more and more pressure as soon as we go to a back three. Man City away. 2 big chances and one leading to the goal. Straight from going into a back five. Immediately lose control. And in this game, it only felt like we had some control, and that was more going forward. Defensively, we never looked good. We look so much more comfortable playing a back four than we do a back five. I don't know why we bother doing it. I really don't know why. It will be fine because for the first half we were winning and everything, but we never seem comfortable and we always seem easier to spread out, especially in this game when we go to a back five. Players are getting dragged out of position left, right and centre. They whip a ball into the box. We're in no man's land. There's like one person in the box, 1 or 2 people. It's a mess when we play a back five. I can't see it. I know people are going to say, yeah, you won the UCL with all of that. None of those 3 players were there. So I don't even want to hear all of that. Yeah, Chalobah was around for season 2 under Tuchel and everything. But Chalobah, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and just call it a rustiness. But that second half weren't great from him either. But it weren't great from any of them. Disasi and Colwill all had disaster classes. That was going to be my second point. Disasi, for some reason, just kept stepping off and stepping off and stepping off. And it just kept inviting pressure too. Get into them. Don't give them space to breathe. But we keep backing off and backing off. I don't get it. The first goal, froze. They went from Axel Disasi to Axel disconnected for that first goal. It was just, wake up. Wake up. But again, part of it's also down to the system too. We're not good when we play a back five. We're not good defensively when we do that, which is But yeah, we're not great with it. Colwill as well. We will not forget about you for that first goal. You let the goal scorer just run through. Barely challenge him. I think the guy pushed him off him before even getting to that goal. Come on, brother. You need to be more aggressive. You need to be more aggressive as a centre-back. And, I know he's young and everything. He might develop that side in his game. But, you're starting for Chelsea Football Club, innit? I'm going to need you to try and improve on that. So, yeah, not great. not great, but also like this whole back three thing is just we can't keep doing that, and we look so disjointed, especially in the second half. Like Enzo, I see him cooking in the first half, which was going to be another point. Enzo and Caicedo, good performances. People won't gaslight me into thinking that they had a bad game. Caicedo was like tackling anything he could, even though the guy had to mark a space that needed about 2 or 3 people in it. Enzo made about 4 big chances in that game. Looked really good in that match, especially in the first half. But then in the second, we throw him into left wing. Why? Why? Like, why change that? The man's in the middle, he's cooking, the food's gorgeous, and then you go and start changing the ingredients for no reason. Now it stinks. My manager for you. My manager for you. Caicedo left even more isolated, while Brentford just continue to apply pressure, continue to apply more aggression into the game because they see we're cowering. And also because we're a mess structurally. I see Chilwell picking the ball up in centre mid positions. You're a wing back. What? Like, what? I see Gallagher literally holding hands with Cole Palmer. Like, leave him alone. Like, go somewhere else. So there's not 2 players in one zone. Like, it's like the Mount Havertz problem where you have, like, 2 players in the same zone. And, like, there's a massive open gap that's easy for opposition players to pray through. Move over there! Move over there, man! But it's whatever. It's whatever. At least Enzo and Caicedo had good games. We already spoke about the Sassy and Cole's disaster class. I think that's 4 points already. Just, yeah, my last point is just beat Newcastle. Like, I have no faith in it. We have a habit of making, not tough teams, but teams in poor form look good. All we got to do is just hope Newcastle are a little bit toothless going into this game. Because that's going to be our only real hope. If the team's switched on, there's going to be problems. If we do that back three crap again, then we're probably already doomed from the start. But beat Newcastle, man, because, like, we're losing more and more ground. Like, thankfully, Man City beat Man United, even though they had to make it look a little bit difficult. I don't know, maybe it's because the cameras were on and all of that. But we have a faint chance at 6th. Hell, if City win the UCL, maybe 8th. Maybe 8th could get you Conference League and 7th can get you Europa League. And I can't even believe this is where we're at because of this dickhead manager. But yeah, beat Newcastle. What is it? We are about... Oh, we're 4 points behind them, so we can't even go above them with a win. But I guess we closed the gap. We closed the gap. And also, if we lose, we're going to start seeing a gap opening between Chelsea and the top 10. Again. So, please, like, just wait. Just fix this. Or at the very least, give me a club statement tonight. Do you know how nice that would be? It's a little club statement. Announce that we've sacked this manager. Announce Pochettino Independence Day. Maybe our hopes would go up a little bit. Or for me, they'd go up massively. Just win. Win and sack him too. You got a whole week to do it and bring in a new manager. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of him. Big up everybody. Like, subscribe. Poch out. Up the Chelsea. And also, yeah. Be happy, everybody. Be happy.